the monsters catching? Hi.
Hello and welcome to HTML Essential Training. In this session, we are going to look at image tag, how to display images on our web page. For this session, I created a folder called tags images, and there's an image folder there, and there's an image of a supercomputer. Okay, put the mouse over. It says it is 4.5 megabytes. If you take pictures with a digital camera, it can go anywhere from 1 megabytes to 10 megabytes or more, right? So it's important to resize the images for the web. To resize the image is quite simple. All Windows systems comes with a Paint program, and Macintosh will have a similar program. So what you do is just open it on the program. Open with Paint, and it, as you can see, it's quite large, and the status bar says the size is 3072 pixel wide and 2048 height, and the size is 4.5 megabytes. So we can reduce it, resize. Because it is 3000, we can make it say 1000, which is fairly standard screen size. So percentage, you can go on percentage or pixels. Or how about we make it 1000 pixel? Maintaining aspect ratio, it will maintain that ratio. Say OK. After resizing, save as, and update the size, and 666 pixel. Save. Once you saved, you can see that the size now become 283, which is easy to load. So this is the new image now, smaller. So let us open our web page. Start page, open in Notepad. All right, so we are talking about image tags. Okay. To display image, the tag is image, img. It is a single tag, and we need to tell the browser where is this image coming from. And that is called source, src. Source equal to, what are the source? So we need to tell the browser where to get the image from. So we need to put the source address. All right, so this is the image folder and the file name. Save it and run it in Chrome. So that's the image. So that is how a supercomputer look like. Supercomputers are quite big and they are very powerful. They can process information, millions of instructions per second, used in weather predictions and space exploration and so on. There are additional attributes you can add to this image tag. That is the width and height of the image. So if you say how much pixels, that will show. And say, for example, let's say 200 by 200. Say if I refresh the page, it should be showing 200 by 200. The image is now slightly stretched. To fix that, what you do is you just mention only the width, and the system automatically do the proportionally adjust itself. Refresh. As you can see, now the image is proportional. There is another important attribute to add to an image is what's called an alt text. That means if the browser cannot find the image, it displays a text describing the image. We need to make sure the description is as accurate as possible. This also helps with the search engine optimization. People with disabilities, their machines can read it. And let us see how this works. For example, I just changed the name to something else, and then there is no such file. And save it. And if I refresh it, there is no such file. It says NASA supercomputer. At least that text will show up. And that is very helpful for people with disability. In a civilized society, looking after the disabled people is important. Correct that. Save and refresh. Okay. It's a good practice to have the alternative text as descriptive as possible. We can also make the image coming from an external source. Let's try that. Copy this and put it in here. I have an image here on the internet. These are ladies holding supercomputer parts. So over the years it became smaller and smaller. But now these parts, the same parts, may be just the size of a fingernail or something. So we have advanced quite a lot. So what we do is we click on the address, copy the address, and put it on the source. Where is this? Here. So that is the external full address of the source. You still need the alternative text, woman holding supercomputer parts. Save it and run it in Chrome. There we go. This is the first image, and this is the woman holding the supercomputer parts. Okay. In the previous version of the HTML, there used to be various other attributes like aligning text, aligning image to right or left, and center and all that. But in HTML5, it is not supported. There are many new attributes to the image, such as floating above the text. Area tag, these are clickable areas on the image, but these are a slightly advanced topic. We can cover it in a different series. Alright, so this is the basic of an image tag in HTML5. Okay, that's all for this session. Thank you for watching. As usual, if you haven't subscribed, please do that and share it with friends and gives me a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. Thank you.